Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Ngọc Duy and here's what's happening across the world today.
Hung Kings worship, a timeless bond of culture and solidarity. Quang Ninh to host 170 events to boost tourism in 2025. Brocade on the catwalk, showcasing tradition in fashion. Ninh Thuan embraces high-tech farming for sustainable growth. Vietnam advised to flexibly adapt to newly U.S. tariff policy.
For generations, the worship of the Hung Kings has become an integral part of Vietnam's cultural identity and traditional values, reflecting the deep gratitude of each new generation towards their ancestors for their contributions to the founding and protection of the nation, and becoming a factor to nurture national solidarity. Since the practice of worshipping the Hung Kings in Phu Thol was recognized as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity by UNESCO, it has further strengthened the national pride and the spirit of drinking water, remembering the source, a deeply rooted Vietnamese tradition. Over time, the practice has spread widely and continues to thrive. Phu Thol is the cradle of the nation, the birthplace of the worship of the Hung Kings, with the Hung Kings Temple historical site being the largest and most significant place of worship, where solemn and respectful ceremonies take place. Each year, during the Hung Kings Commemoration Day, the 10th day of the third lunar month, the province attracts millions of visitors, including overseas Vietnamese, to offer incense and pay their respects. As such, the preservation and promotion of the values of the Hung Kings worship are always a priority for Phu Thol. The practice of worshipping the Hung Kings has spread far and wide, with Vietnamese communities wherever they live honoring the kings as part of their ancestral worship. In particular, in 2015, some overseas Vietnamese initiated the Global Vietnam Hung Kings Day project, an international event that celebrates the spiritual and cultural values of the Vietnamese people. The project, which honors the heritage, culture, traditions, customs, food, and especially the spiritual practice of Hung Kings worship, helps promote Vietnam's image globally while fostering national unity and connecting overseas Vietnamese with their homeland. The northern province of Quang Ninh will hold 170 cultural and sporting events in 2025 to boost tourism, including 24 international, national and provincial level programs and 146 local events. In early this year, around 50 events took place, with 13 others scheduled by late March, including 3 at the national or international level. During the April 30th to May 1st holiday, Quang Ninh will host major events, including Ha Long Carnival 2025, traditional festivals, national sports championships and cultural fairs. Highlights include the Legends of the Heritage Land art program and new by Tu Long Bay tours. A surge in tourist arrivals is expected in May and June, particularly in coastal areas like Ha Long, Van Don, Koto and Mong Khai. To meet demand, 55 events will highlight Quang Ninh cultural and natural attractions. The province is enhancing its tourism appeal through food festivals, beer and squid cake fairs and cruise tourism expansion. At a fashion rehearsal in Thanh Can Commune, Han Quan District, members of a local weaving group practice their performance. Their steps may be unsure, but their determination is strong. For them, wearing the garments they have woven is a source of pride.
When I see my fellow villagers weaving the fabrics I now wear, I feel deeply inspired. I want to learn the craft to uphold the weaving tradition of my Sơ Tieng people.
To ensure brocade remains relevant and widely used, community support and strategic promotion are essential. A major milestone was the Bombor New Day fashion show, where these handcrafted textiles were presented alongside contemporary designs.
As a Mơ Nông person, I feel honored to perform at such a major event. I've been wearing our traditional attire since childhood, and this outfit I'm wearing today was woven by my grandparents and parents.
For the first time, 70 brocade outfits woven by Sting and Mernong artisans were introduced on a professional stage. This event was a key step in bringing the craft to new markets.
We are creating a connection to enhance the value of Sting brocade by integrating it with silk. Only through such innovation can weavers gain confidence and hope, ensuring that this heritage continues to thrive.
We have high hopes that the brocade of the Mernong and Sting people in Budang and Binh Phuc will be widely promoted, not only in Vietnam but also on the international stage.
Modernizing brocade weaving through improved techniques, refined designs, and broader promotion is a long-term goal. To sustain this heritage, artisans must be able to earn a livelihood from their craft. Only then can the brocade weaving tradition continue to thrive for generations to come.
As a key province for shrimp seed production and aquaculture, Ninh Thuan province aims to produce 50 billion shrimp larvae by 2025, supplying 35–40% of the country's total demand. To enhance quality and competitiveness, many enterprises have invested in advanced technologies such as recirculating aquaculture systems, ultrafiltration, UV and ozone integration, and automated shrimp counting systems.
Our shrimp larvae are distributed nationwide, with the Mekong Delta being our largest market. By investing in technology, ensuring strict quality control, and using high-standard broodstock, we produce disease-free shrimp larvae, highly valued by shrimp farmers.
On 100 hectares of arid land, the company has also developed nearly 40 hectares of crops, including aloe vera, melons, grapes, apples, and guavas, by implementing irrigation and soil improvement systems. Thanks to technological applications, crop yields are stable and product quality has improved.
High-tech applications enhance product quality, with high-tech agricultural products commanding prices 1 to 1.5 times higher than conventional ones.
Ninh Thuan has now developed specialized agricultural production zones with an average value of over 700 million dongs per hectare, meeting high-tech standards. The province has also issued 57 planting area codes covering over 390 hectares, enabling exports to both domestic and international markets.
High-tech applications help prevent pests, mitigate adverse weather conditions, and support farmers and businesses in maintaining sustainable production while meeting market standards.
By 2025, Ninh Thuan aims for high-tech agriculture to achieve an annual growth rate of 30–40% and to establish at least 4 high-tech agricultural zones covering approximately 1,000 hectares.
As Vietnam faces a reciprocal duty of 46% as part of the U.S. new tariffs on all imports, its electronics, machinery, garment, footwear, and wood industries are likely to witness significant impacts in the short term. But this could also become an impetus for the country to pursue a more sustainable economic model, analysts said. According to the National Statistics Office, these 5 sectors dominate Vietnam's exports to the U.S., with many businesses heavily reliant on the North American market. As a result, they are likely to suffer the most from the trade measures. Experts said Vietnam should continue bilateral negotiations with the U.S. administration on major export commodities while guiding businesses in diversifying markets, attracting more U.S. investments, and increasing purchases of goods from the U.S. Maximizing FTAs, accelerating economic policies like public investment promotion to stimulate demand, supporting private sector development, and facilitating innovation and science technology advancement should be prioritized. Besides, enhancing the competitiveness of Vietnamese enterprises by improving the business environment more substantively is also crucial.